Hey, it's the real Mike Wilson here with the Ben Apple and NY Sci-Fi and Fantasy. I'm here at Playnyc with the makers of Sanity. So can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about it?
So I'm Khalil Abdullah. I'm one of the developers for Sanity. My brother's actually on the sticks right now, Ahmed Abdullah, and then also Chris over here is our artist. Sanity, it's a 4-player underwater shooter on Steam, Xbox, on PlayStation early next year. The main concept is that you control this guy called Amuba. You have the ability to do one of 10 plus different unleashes. We have 8 different game modes. We have your standard deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag, a full-blown campaign, horde mode, and much more that we're going to be announcing later.
Great, it sounds awesome. So there's a couple of people here who are kind of doing like a multiplayer. You can play at the same place in the same home. That seems to be a big thing. Is that something that motivated you for this game?
Yeah, it's a big motivation. I grew up playing N64 a lot, so I played games like Perfect Dark, Bomberman, GoldenEye, and those games, they had a large collection of game modes, both competitive and cooperative. And on top of that, you didn't have to wait to play online. Huge inspiration for what we're trying to do over here, right? You can play competitive gamers, casual gamers, working together, working against each other, local play, online play. We don't want to cut any corners on anything that we're doing as far as a fun multiplayer experience.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. And he was telling me that they brought you on the team to do some illustration. What's your illustration background and how difficult was it for you to get into the digital process?
Sure, yeah. So I mean, when we originally started, most of my kind of artist experience was really just sketching, a little bit of legal graffiti and stuff in like parents' basement. That was kind of my art style, was very much that like street feel. And then being friends for so long, they kind of were just trying to almost challenge me and pull me in a new direction with my art. Quickly picked up actually Flash, and the interesting thing with this game, every single thing that you see was drawn on a trackpad of a MacBook. So it's been a long, exhausting process, but yeah, just kind of living up to their expectations and being challenged by my friends was kind of putting me out of my comfort zone, and I feel very comfortable now with the whole digital art assets and moving forward. So.
Okay, no, that's awesome. So what do you hope people walk away with Sanity? Is there, like, what is your goal through the game? Is there a goal through the game?
So one thing I want to walk away with is whatever you play here, it's a small portion of the game, right? So whatever mode you get to play today, there's 8 different game modes with a completely different experience. On top of that, we have 10 plus unleashes. We have about 20 plus enemies. We have all different types of power-ups. We even have game modes we're planning on adding later. 5 completely different worlds. Every time you play in a different world, it's a whole complete environmental change. So when I say that it's a full library of an experience with replayability, we're going to have challenges and stuff inside the game. Trust me, what you're seeing here is about what, 10%, 10-20%? Yeah. There's really a lot to be seen. We're trying to change the concept of what an indie experience is. Indie doesn't mean small, low budget doesn't mean simple. The indie guys can still provide a full experience that the AAA guys can do as well.
That's awesome. I'm glad you really said it, because I did play, and I did play, and I did enjoy it, and it brings back that very competitive feel. After a while, it's just like, I need to win, I need to win, I need to win. And you walked us through 2 processes: the survival campaign and the actual deathmatch, team deathmatch. So yeah, no, I totally see where you're coming from, and I think you guys are hitting the nail, because after the time I was like, oh, I got a new power. I didn't even realize, just going places. Yeah, so very fun game, and thanks for letting us talk to you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much for playing.
Definitely.